founder of Kids Company, Camila Batmanghelidjh is a renowned campaigner and social entrepreneur who has supported thousands of vulnerable children through emotional and practical means. Of Iranian descent, Camila obtained political asylum in the UK following the Iranian Revolution. She trained in child psychology, going on to start Kids Company in disused railway arches in South London. It is estimated that she and her team have raised over £50 million in funding to address issues such as health, housing, and youth justice. She has won several awards, including the Ernst & Young Social Entrepreneur of the Year in 2005, and has been awarded a CBE. Born in Sudan, Alek Wek fled the country due to civil war and later obtained refugee status in the UK. In 1995, she was discovered by a model scout and went on to take the fashion world by storm, breaking through the prejudices around black beauty. She has modeled for the most prestigious fashion houses in the world and became the first African cover star for Elle magazine. Also renowned for her charity work, she is on the advisory board for UNHCR, speaks at schools to empower youth, has designed a range of ethical jewelry, and fundraises for a range of charities. Since 2003, Shami Chakrabarti has been director of Liberty, an organization which seeks to protect civil and human rights. Through her campaigning, she has brought to the forefront issues related to the current human rights framework and challenged Parliament, the media, and British society in general on these issues. Particularly prominent is her outspoken attack on anti-terrorist measures, immigration legislation, antisocial behaviour orders, and government approaches to race relations in the UK. She has often been dubbed the face of civil and human rights in the UK, and has written and spoken on these matters on a national and international platform. She was awarded a CBE in 2007. Actress, author, broadcaster, businesswoman, campaigner, and so much more, Floella Benjamin was an excellent athlete as a child and was once forbidden from taking home her running trophy because of her colour. Following this, she fought her way into becoming a household name through various acting and presenting roles in theatre and on TV. Awarded an OBE and a peerage, she has sat on several boards, including Ofcom, the Millennium Commission, and BAFTA. Her book, Coming to England, which focuses on her family's move from Trinidad to the UK, is now on the national reading list for schools and universities. Independent politician, councillor for Bromley by Bow, and member of the Cabinet for the London Borough of Tower Hamlets with responsibility for culture and regeneration, are just some of Raniya Khan's achievements. Born in Libya and moving to the UK as a child, Rania became one of the first female and youngest councillors in the country. In 2012, she was listed as a finalist in the Young Councillor of the Year category for the Councillor Achievement Awards. She has most recently led a campaign to change national legislation on lap dancing clubs by fighting for greater powers for councils to grant licences to these establishments. In 1993, Baroness Doreen Lawrence lost her son Stephen in a racist attack in South London. Following this, she led a campaign to expose the failings of the Metropolitan Police in investigating his murder, while simultaneously uncovering the continued impact of racism in Britain. Her fight for justice for Stephen and other victims of racially motivated crimes led to a major judicial inquiry into Stephen's death. It concluded that the Metropolitan Police was institutionally racist. This finding has contributed to the Race Relations Amendment Act 2000, which placed a new duty on public bodies to eliminate discrimination and promote racial equality. In 1998, recognizing that social immobility, a widening poverty gap, and racism are still obstacles in British society, Baroness Lawrence launched the Stephen Lawrence Trust, which aims to empower young people from Black and minority ethnic groups through education. In 2003, she was awarded an OBE for services to community relations, while in 2013, it was announced that she was to be made a life peer in recognition for her work. In 2008, Charmaine Simpson, along with her husband Mark, launched Black History Studies, an organisation which aims to educate the community in the UK on Black history and culture. Charmaine's passion for Black history has led the organisation to create the Before the Slave Trade website, self-published books on the topic, and to launch courses such as Introduction to Black Studies. All of these give the British community an opportunity to learn about Black history. In October 2013, Black History Studies received the BEFTA Excellence Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Community. Charmaine is also known for her work with disaffected youth in London and has been involved in the public sector at a local and national level. The first Black female newsreader in Britain, Moira Stuart began her career as a production assistant in the BBC Radio Talks and Documentaries department in the 1970s. She went on to become a BBC Radio 4 newsreader before working her way into television in an era when opportunities for people of colour were few. Having presented every type of BBC news bulletin, she has won awards including the TV and Radio Industry Club Best Newscaster and the Women of Achievement Television Personality Awards. She was awarded an OBE in 2001 and is also known for her work with organisations such as BAFTA and Amnesty International.
Greetings, everyone. First, I'd like to say thank you to Samantha and the Media Diversity UK team. After watching that video, I was like, wow. We little old me in between Moira Stewart and all these other inspirational women. So it's taken a long time to get to this stage as well. Because I always say to people, I don't do this work for people. And to be chosen out of 134 women. As an 8 women in London, I was like, oh gosh. So it's really an honour. So it's an honour and a pleasure to be chosen as one of the 8 women who have made a difference and have made a change in the UK. As the CEO of Black History Studies Limited, I have shared my passion for learning and informing others about Black history and the contributions African people have made to world history. And this has been done over the past 6 years. And anybody that's come to a Black History Studies event, come to a course, know that I'm very passionate about sharing our history. I invite everybody to come down as well. Everybody is welcome because I believe that everybody should know about the great contributions that people of African descent have made to world history. And I love what I do. And I love the fact that I'm working beside my husband, and our motto is to educate the community, educate themselves. So we give you enough information for you to go away and do your own research as well and come back and share that with us. Our main aim is to learn about Black history and to inform and create a better Black future. So we can learn about what happened in the past and learn from the mistakes, learn from the achievements that we've made, and also to influence making a better Black future. I have been supported by some amazing women during my journey. Some of the women are here today, such as Lorna Campbell, Sonia Scully, Empress J, Najat Mohammed, Carly Thomas, some of our super students that have come to every course and literally every event, such as Janora Miles. There's others in the network that have constantly supported us through the years as well, so I have to give thanks and praise to them as well. I also feel honoured to be listed with the 7 other inspirational women who are all successful and talented in their fields. And we also have a unique journey to share, we just seen in that video. And as the great Zora Neale Hurston said, her mother would encourage her to jump at the sun. We might not land on the sun, but at least we will get off the ground. So I would encourage everyone to pursue their dreams and also to jump at the sun. I would like to thank my husband Mark, who is here today with me, for being an amazing business partner, an amazing husband and friend. I'd also like to thank my daughter Shamari for being an inspiration and motivation. Also my parents for their support, and finally the supporters of Black History Studies that will get to know about this achievement today. And I'd like to thank you everybody.